Hello, welcome back to the GDA podcast, episode 5.
With the latest news, we've got two heroes of the game retiring, one being Sebastian Schweinsteiger, the World Cup winner, and also Bayern Munich and Manchester United legend. And we've got Tim Howard, who was once of Manchester United and Everton, and a national hero as well. But he has been given the job as international ambassador at Everton, and Schweinsteiger is currently unemployed.
4 Dutch legends are also eyeing up to buy Wycombe Wanderers: Dennis Bergkamp, Dirk Kuyt, Henrik Larsson and Ronald Koeman. Also, Sadio Mane has reached 100 goals in 50 games for Liverpool, with 68 wins, 49 goals and 14 assists.
Injury news, Hugo Lloris has been ruled out until January. He's going to miss the Christmas period because he's dislocated his elbow against Brighton. Looked pretty painful. Get well soon, Hugo.
Here are some stats. James Milner has scored in the Premier League with 53 games, 42 wins and 11 draws. Also, Jurgen Klopp's managerial record at Liverpool have been released. 221 games, 129 wins, 54 draws, 38 losses. Win ratio is 48.4%. And the trophies that he's won is only 2. Also, Neymar was presented with 100 caps, and he got 100 on the back of his jersey because he scored 61 goals, and only at the age of 27.
Also, Tottenham have lost more away games than any other Premier League side in 2019. They have had 12 defeats in 20 games on the road in this calendar year. Also, there has been a statue unveiled in Sweden of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He had this to say about it. When you come to New York, you have the Statue of Liberty. When you come to Sweden, you have the statue of Zlatan. Very wise words. And also, earlier this week, Pep Guardiola was asked about Phil Foden, to which he replied, he is the only player that can't be sold under any circumstances. The only one, not even for 500 million.
Also, Italy have unveiled their new kit, and it's beautiful. It's a lovely dark green with a gold badge and a gold Puma badge. The collar is dark blue, and it's got dark blue cuffs. Comparing that to Bolton's kit, oh my god. Home bargains over the front. Just what is up with the rest of it? Oh my god.
Well, my thoughts on the Bolton kit is, it's alright until you get to the shirt, to the actual shirt. The shoulders are, I think that's like a dark blue, and it's got like weird white spots going bigger and bigger as you go up. I don't think they could get a, what's it called, that thing on the side?
Logo, like a sponsor logo.
Yeah, so they just got established 1887, and a massive Home Bargains logo across the front. Don't know what to think about it.
I think one of the owners actually owns part of all of Home Bargains, so that's why it's on the front cover.
Now it's time for
The big debate.
This week in the debate, we're talking about which manager is most likely to get sacked first, between Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Marco Silva and Mauricio Pochettino. So, Joe, who do you think will get sacked first?
Personally, I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to be sacked first, just because I think Man United should be aiming for top 5, and they're just not quite there at the moment.
What do you think, Alex?
Well, it's a hard one because with Manchester United and Tottenham and these so-called big clubs, they have to...
Everton's not a big club.
They have to think a lot about if they're going to sack a manager, and if they are going to sack, they need to have one as quick as they can. But with teams like Norwich and stuff, if they're going to sack the manager, they can just get their youth coaches in for some games because it's not that important. But with big clubs like, well, sort of like Man United and Tottenham, they have to think a lot more about if they're going to sack the manager or not. So I'm probably going to say Marco Silva.
I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer won't get sacked first because the club knows he's a legend, and so do the chairman. So they think nobody will scrutinise him, so nobody will look up to us. But now we're getting the what's the word for it? Like, we're getting the effects from last season of where we didn't spend enough and our injury, and he's not trained them very well. He's just put them out in pre-season and just gave them a massive run, and they can't catch up because of the fitness levels aren't good enough. But Marco Silva, he's not had a good run of games either. They're 18th, which isn't as bad as United, and I'm not sure where Spurs are, but they're not as bad as Everton either. So, yeah, that's what I think. Breaking news, the Player of the Month and the Manager of the Month and the Goal of the Month have been released. The Player of the Month is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. The Manager of the Month is Jurgen Klopp. And the Goal of the Month was Moussa Dejempo's goal.
Also, Liverpool winger Harvey Elliott has been given a 14-day suspension from all domestic club football after admitting a breach of FA rules in relation to a video posted on social media. He has been fined £250.
So no score predictions this weekend because of the boring international break. So hope you have a good weekend from me.
And a bye from me as well.
So that's the end of the JDA podcast. Make sure you comment on the video, follow our Instagram, like and subscribe, and yeah, bye.